if we're live or not yet. We will be live.
Yeah,
in just a second, I guess.
you know.
So let's. Yeah, I see us on Twitch, so we're live now.
Okay, hello Twitch.
Hello Twitch and hello YouTube. Here we are.
Hello Restream.
Today we're gonna do some CRUD actions.
Right on.
CRUD is an abbreviation. It stands for Create, Read, Update, and Delete. And today we will create, right? So we're gonna do C in CRUD.
Yep.
Right?
That's correct.
Do you want to pull up the project on your screen? Do you like?
Yeah, I have it open, so you can switch over to my screen. There it is. Yesterday we sort of worked on writing down these 4 features. It was kind of more theoretical. Now we can get our hands dirty. We have put one in the in progress bucket, and that's where we're going to live today. So let's pop it open and see what it says. The Art Nouveau project is what we're working on. The feature in question is to allow a user to register in order to create a project. So we have 2 user stories. We've already written a list of tasks, but you know, we're going to do this test-driven development style. So we're going to start with writing tests. Probably to reflect some of these tasks. A lot of those tests are going to look extremely similar. I think we should just get going, unless you think we need to say a few words again about what the Art Nouveau project is. But I don't know.
Well, it's so just a quickie. What we are working on is a client server, a distributed system that aims to bring together artists with web developers to do common projects. I think that's the gist of it, right? And it's going to be we're working on the client side right now. It's React.js in terms of tech. We do employ the test-driven approach to this and use end-to-end tests to push us forward. And for end-to-end testing, we are using Cypress.io, and I think that's a very, very brief overview of the project. And if anybody's interested in the API side, we haven't started on that yet. So, yeah. So yeah, right. I think that just to read things out loud, we have this user story that as an artist, which is a form of role of a registered user in order to create a project, so I can get developer help. I would like to be able to create an account. So just to recap from yesterday, in this feature, we are just preventing an unauthenticated user, from creating new projects, and then if they register, then they will be able to access the create project view, but we are not actually going to create the project in this feature. We do that in the consequent feature. So we split this up into 2. All right. All right. Let's hear it. Create, go wild. Yeah.
Do you mind if I start?
Go ahead.
All right, and we'll try to keep a good Git Pong flow here, so I won't do too much before I pass it over, and maybe you'll follow the same discipline. But the very first thing I want to do is I'm going to branch out, right? So I'll do git checkout -b for a shortcut of checking out a new branch, and we should call it something that reflects what we're doing. So maybe we can say user registration is a create project. It's create account. User creates account. I'll say
user create artist account, right?
Creates artist account. That's what we'll do. And here we go. So the first thing I want to do is, of course, create a new spec file, a test file. So I can say user can create artist account, and maybe I won't write in the title of the file in order to create project. I just say user can create artist account, and the new Cypress 10 format, I think, or standard is just .cy.js. So we'll go for that. I'll open this up in the code editor, which will open in the wrong window, but we can fix that. Here it is. And I'm going to make this a little bit bigger, zoom in, enhance, and a little bit bigger than that. There we go. No, that's too big. Close everything down, start afresh, right? Let's go into Cypress, end to end, and user can create artist account. For that, I can also import it into our all so I don't forget. There it is. Code format this. Okay, let's get in here with a describe block. That's new. Usually my describe blocks. Okay. Well, all right. Something must have updated without me noticing, but that's okay. We like to use a specific type of grammar here so that it reads naturally when we run the tests, right? So in my mind, we start with when, because then it can read. So when user creates account, it is expected that user can create
how about when user attempts to create a project, and then we will have two nested describe as an authenticated user?
Yeah.
No, without going through a registration process. So when a user attempts to create it without project, going through the,
I'm just going to say without authenticating.
Yeah.
Too techy?
No, it's okay.
Without authenticating, and then well, now with authenticating.
Do that first. We'll see.
Wait. So hang on a second. We are creating an account here.
Yeah.
And I think so for me, we can put a lot more in the describe block. So I would say, how about this? When user creates an account successfully and unsuccessfully, and then within those we can is able to create a project. So when user creates artist account, artist account, and then we'll do. Don't love these. I love this. Yeah, Mocha ones are better. Successfully, and we'll do unsuccessfully, right? Unsuccessfully, and we can say here, is expected to be able to create a project, or at least see the create project.
Exactly. Or access the create project interface or something. Yeah, that's okay.
Access, right. Because then this successfully unsuccessfully structure we can reuse for almost anything, and I like the standardization.
Gotcha.
Of the happy sad path. So I'll get rid of this. And we'll do a little before each on top, where we should probably visit the application. And now I have to cheat and look at another file. We have a visit application command, and visit application just does the intercept for the projects and just visits. So that's fine. So we'll do visit application. And then in my mind, we should fill out the create account form here, but maybe one thing at a time.
No, we cannot do that in here because
Oh,
we were
because we need
making
separate intercepts.
yeah.
Yeah, you're right. You're
But
right.
the thing is that we need to have like right.
So
So
basically,
here's the
what we
yeah.
need is
But the thing is that like should we so there are two things that we could do here. Like on the page, on the landing page, when they visit the application, at the moment we're just listing the projects, right? We could have create a project immediately. Do you understand? But when you are when you
Mhm,
click on create a project and you are not logged in or authenticated,
mhm.
so you could then be presented with please log in or create an account. Do you understand?
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah,
yeah, that's we kind of trick the user. You know, we give him a
yeah,
false sense of hey, I can create a project, but hey, you can't because you have
yeah. I mean, that would satisfy our one of our user stories, the platform admin, right? Because we would encourage, you sort of give them a little,
hmm
uh, and okay.
so
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 in
what you
that
can do
case,
in that before you can do CI
yeah,
get create project
um,
button.
yeah, cy equals create project button
hmm
dot click.
hmm
Uh-huh. And so
I'm actually gonna extract that get data.cy into get element. Do you understand? A custom command because
I like it.
it will
Yeah,
simplify our
yeah.
stuff. You can do it if you want. I mean that's
Yeah, but hang on. We
but
we
it could
need
be a
to
yeah. Let's focus on one thing. Yeah,
yeah, okay, so we're clicking this button, um, and then
and then we have a
we are,
before block on this successful thingy.
well, basically, um, y in my mind here, we should have another describe block with the user already authenticated,
Okay,
which kind of ruins my like of, but it's fine. It doesn't matter. Why, oh, why is it giving me these?
there we go. Oh,
There it is. So as an authenticated user, and then so we're going to throw this out as an unauthenticated user, and just gonna.
and then we move those two. Okay,
Oh yeah, we could do it that way. That's true. We could have
yeah. No, no,
have
no,
these
no,
in here.
no. Into the unauthenticated one. Because if you're already authenticated, you're not supposed to create anything. You should just go to the interface.
Right. Hang on. You're quite right. So what we could do then is to say, if you are authenticated,
We could just do a simple it block here. The URL should be on
yeah,
that view,
that's what
right?
I'm
Yeah,
thinking. So it's like it is expected to direct user to
create project view.
create project view. Nice. And so we can say cy dot URL should, and what did we do for the URL
Yeah,
here? I think we said include, so we're going to use include here as
yeah,
well, just to be consistent.
and that
So
should
we'll
be
say include, and then I guess we'll say
slash project
uh,
slash create.
projects slash create looks very nice and restful.
Yeah,
Um,
and that's
okay,
it. That's
great.
it, basically, right?
This is our first test. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
we
But
we
before we
load the
do that,
application up.
we need to say uh, we need to invoke the dispatch, right? We need to because you remember we did that
Yes.
in the user can see project details.
Yeah, you're right. Come So let's do it before each and say cy.window. I actually don't know this by heart as much as I tend to. But it's
So we
right.
we created this application state, invoke get
Yeah.
state. It's you can just copy
And
that.
this is, I'm going to grab it from here because I am very lazy. And let's do it that way. So we're going to set current user to Thomas. And then what I'm worried about is that this click is going to happen. And this is only going to run here. So I'm wondering if we need to move the click down.
That's right. I know.
It's annoying. It's really annoying. But I guess we could split this up into 2 test files. We could. There are a lot of things we
well,
could
no,
do.
that's okay because you can repeat that button click. So click the button afterwards, right?
Yeah.
So move line 4 after the dispatch. There we go. I think that's
that's what we'll do for now, and then we'll decide. But you said so before I fire up Cypress. Well, actually, no. Let's fire it up because it'll take a second on my poor machine. But while it's doing that, I'm just going to look at what we have. So as an unauthenticated user, basically, we do still need now the before each, where I'm going to copy this line because we do need to click, but nothing is stored in application state. And so successfully, we basically expect load. Wow, on the right screen. We need expect URL. URL to go to login path or whatever it's going to be. We fill out create account form. We send it off. And then we expect something, expect message, and then expect URL, to be /create.
Mm-hmm.
That's just rough. So anyway, that fired up. Here we go. We want user can create artist accounts. Are there any syntax errors in here? I don't think so. Make this a little bit bigger in a second. But that looks good. It's looking for create project button. Of course, it doesn't exist. I have not yarned. You notice?
I notice. What did we add?
Hang on 1 second.
Oh.
Oh, did I not pull from upstream? That's annoying. Let me.
What sort of an error are you getting?
No, I'm just getting that the button. No, I'm saying the styling is not here, so I didn't pull the latest from upstream as my sin. So let me just commit this and call it ads. We'll say progress ads failing test for URL redirect. On create project button click. That's too long. But now I'm it's pull upstream development. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just do one of these. Check this out. I'm just going to merge development into my my new branch because we're squashing it anyway. It doesn't really matter. The record will be protected.
Yep.
And and hopefully all will be forgiven. Okay, lots of nice npm warnings, or yarn warnings, I guess I should call them. I'll probably kill Cypress because it's gonna keep yelling.
Mm-hmm.
Bum, 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 bum. Okay, great. So now I'm going to say git checkout. What do I have? It's called user creates artist account, warning for Cypress. Boom. And now I'll just say git merge development. Right. Merge, blah, 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 blah. I'm getting no warnings. So just going to close that, go back here. Log dash dash one line for my sanity's sake. And yeah, looks great. So now if I do yarn Cypress again, we should have some styled list items, or lightly styled anyway.
Mm.
Well, while that's happening, let me just do a similar thing here. For post request to create account, and then expect URL to go to plugin path, fill out that, expect URL create. Okay, that's fine. And unsuccessfully would be add intercept with 422. Expect URL to login path, fill out it, send it off, expect error message maybe, and expect URL to remain on the login screen, I'm guessing. Okay. And it's starting the developing server. Once this has run and we can just see that it's styled correctly, I'm going to commit this, push up, and create a pull request.
Mm-hmm.
And then you'll take over.
All right.
I actually just got a mail notification that I can pick up a inexpensive PC at the post office that is going to serve as a streaming setup. So tomorrow, this stream is going to look very different.
So you end up buying that anyway. Okay, so because we were talking about collaborating.
Yeah. But yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Here we go. Here we go. And the moment of truth. Did my git foo work? Yes, it did. And we should get the same error, of course, because I haven't created the button, but I'm fine with that. So let me look at git status. And I'll say add the test tube here because we're doing testing. That didn't work. Adds comments to test file. It's not that exciting. And git push origin user creates artist account, which gives me, of course, the link to create pull request without having to do too much navigation. And here we go. So user creates artist account. That's fine. It is to the development in the upstream. It's coming from my feature branch. I'm going to say create draft pull request. So I don't even put a work in progress here because it is a draft pull request. And we are good to go. You want to take it for a spin?
Absolutely. Sorry. So here we are in full transparency. I'm a little bit under the weather, hence my coughing. Just so you know, I did take a COVID test this morning. Just to be sure. Yeah, but I was good. I was cool.
Oh, okay. I'm glad to hear it.
Right. So git remote -v just to I have max, so I'm gonna do git fetch max. So I have the latest branch, which is user create. So I'm just gonna check out a remote branch, hence the T flag from max. a user can creates artist account. Right. There we go. Uh, and I have this up here, right? So let's just close everything, expand, go to Cypress, E to E, user creates artists, right? So I'm just gonna do some stuff because of my setup. I need to disable the no undefined variables here. So I'm just gonna run this one for now as this authenticated user, and so yarn. I don't have to run yarn. I think usually I should be good.
Yeah, you
Yarn Cypress. Right on. Right on. I think we need to invest some money in purchasing a better uh, subscription to Restream, because I think that our Twitch stream is suffering from bad bitrate. If that's the case, I can't see that when I look back on our recordings, but I do get a warning now on this one. Anyway, data survey create project button, right? So let me just do let's just implement that. We're gonna go to source, and we're gonna go to what?
Well, yeah, start an app.
Right. So we do projects. Right. Not sure
Maybe
about that.
it's time to put a little navbar on top. I mean, I realized whether that's territory of what everyone does, but
right. We're
maybe
gonna do
there's a
that
reason
actually.
for it.
So should we test drive this now? It's not. I like to be as strict as possible, but I should also. I mean, where could we place this? Right. As you can see, a list of projects. As you can see, project details. All right.
Oh, in terms of testing for the presence of the navbar?
Yeah.
Oh, it's almost like its own test file, I know.
Yeah. So let's do that real quickly. Okay. So
Yeah.
user can see. User can see. Well, we can scope it down to just a nav, to seeing just a navbar, but we can also go a little broader and say can see page elements, right? Because then we can fill this up with other stuff later. Do you understand?
Yeah. User can see application structure, components, elements. I don't know.
Elements.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Yeah. CYJS.
Right. So let's just describe this. Oh, I hate this.
Yeah, you're getting the same thing as I am.
Right. When visiting the application, user or a visitor, and then we can just say it block. You see, so here's a problem for me. I can't have line breaks. I need a line break between the end of the block. I can remove all of that with formatting, but if I don't have the line break, the emmet just doesn't give me pop-ups. So anyway, is expected to see a navigation bar.
Yeah.
And then we will say it just ci.get
GY.
Yeah, sorry. cy.get and we will say oh shoot.
Yeah.
Sorry. That's me being under the weather.
Yeah. All good.
cy equals navigation bar. For instance, right? Should exist or be visible perhaps. Right.
Yeah.
Right. Let's get rid of this one. And this one should fail for us. Right. Oh, because we didn't even
We don't
visit
know.
the
Yeah, we
application.
need to visit the application.
Right. So,
Okay.
so components, and I can say, let's call this, let's call it navigation bar, right? Or should we call it
Yeah,
app
I
bar?
just
Navigation bar.
navigation. But I don't even need to call it bar. I mean, if we call it navigation and then one day down the road we use some CSS magic so it's
Yeah.
like a wheel or I don't know, whatever,
Right.
then
Gotcha. Right. So I can just give this a data CY. Right. So, and then we're just gonna go into here. Right, so here's the deal. Where do we want to place it? We can place this here. We can actually wrap the entire thing with with that. Should I just? I should be able just to say navigation, right?
Yep. It's there, yeah.
Right.
Nice.
Right. Right. So we have the navigation now, right? But let's work on the navigation JSX. And here, we could do a lot of stuff here, but we can also cheat a little bit. You want to cheat a little bit? Yeah, we can cheat a little bit. Looky. Look, we have a nav bar here.
Oh,
Yeah.
let's steal it.
Yeah, fucking A, right?
Yeah, come on.
Yeah. Let's just think about which one we should steal, so we don't create too much overhead for ourselves.
Yeah.
Right. Let's steal the simple one. Right.
Yeah, the first one looks decent.
Right. Import.
Yeah.
Oh shit, man. Wow.
That's a lot of bang.
Desktop subnav. What the fuck?
Mobile nav.
Okay,
So those are all.
Okay, so let's. You know what? Before we steal it, it's not a bad thing. I mean, we can get lots for free.
Yeah,
right?
that's true.
Yeah.
I don't hate it.
I don't.
That's
hate
very
it
nice.
Let's copy. Oh shit. Copy the code.
Yeah, just use the button.
Right. Hold on a second. Ja, jag sitter och jobbar. Yeah. My wife just got home and told her the good news that I'm negative to COVID. So,
Good.
right. Yeah. So I just copied this one, and let's just right. You know what? Let's just pull all of this in here. And just a disclaimer: stealing code is extremely complicated sometimes.
All right.
Right.
Right, because now we have.
Right.
Let's see here.
Function with sub navigation.
Use disclosure. What kind of hook is that? Use disclosure. It's from Chakra UI React. Fascinating.
Yeah, so we are importing shitloads of this one and some use color mode value and this. Okay, good, gotcha.
Cool.
And then
right.
And then we are importing some icons.
Yeah.
And then we are exporting this with sub navigation. which in our case will be navigation. This is this will be this is it.
Yeah.
And since he's exporting default here, I probably don't have to do much else, you know?
I believe that to be true.
Yep.
But this file, it's not going to pass the code climate 25 line.
It will not.
Let's see, Chakra UI icons. Did we not grab those?
No. Well, perhaps not. We're just gonna do that.
We did.
I thought no, we never did that. No. So we're just gonna do that. Yarn add Chakra UI icons.
All right.
Right, and we have some other errors in navigation JSX.
Yeah, right.
We'll figure it out in just a second.
Lighting up.
No, look, boom.
Oh,
boom!
Wow, look at that pretty thing.
Fucking A. The only thing I need to, yeah. I mean, this is
why is it red?
Well, because I didn't. I just need to give it data CY.
Oh, right. Yeah.
In the first in the box. Right, we should go in on this one. Hopefully.
No, I meant in your code editor. Is it red just because it's?
Yeah. What is it? What? Yeah, we have two red stuff here. Nav
item.
Oh, because
this
is
it's TypeScript.
This is TypeScript. Okay.
All right.
Okay. So let's just get rid of that. We have some more here.
Two more nav item.
Interface.
Yeah, interface is.
Yeah, it doesn't matter for us. We can get rid of that.
Yeah.
Array.
The array nav items. That's.
Right. So we're gonna modify this. We're gonna extract this, of course. Right?
Yeah, of course.
And we're gonna extract all of these things. All of these things will get extracted too.
Yeah.
But we're good to go. So let me just do that extraction real quickly. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Right. So I'm just gonna create a new folder that I will call navigation. And I'm going to put the navigation JSX in here. And we should go. Yeah, we're green still.
It's updating automatically the path.
Right.
That's very
nice.
nice.
Then I'm just going to be. Right, it's going to clear this up. We don't need this anymore.
Nope.
And then we're just going to. So this is the navigation. And then we have the desktop nav. So I'm just going to copy this. Create a new file. Call it desktop nav JSX. Right, go over here. X this out. Go in here. This export default. Desktop nav. Go in here.
Right. But you're gonna need some imports as well, right?
Yeah. There we go. And now we should go OK again.
No,
yes. No.
Because you need to Oh no, I was wrong.
No.
Don't you? Yeah, you need to import the.
Yeah.
All those things.
So we apparently need to import these.
Yeah, I mean, I would copy line 1 to 17 and then slap it in the other one, and whatever's grayed out, you delete, right? Shouldn't that be enough?
Gotcha. Yeah.
I'm just trying to be as lazy as possible.
Yeah, no, but that's completely correct. And then we're gonna need the nav items. So we're gonna extract the nav items to X this new file, and then we can just call. Well, let's call it nav items for now.
Yeah.
right. And then here we're just gonna import those nav items.
Yep.
Right.
Oh, look how clever it is. That's awesome.
Yeah, and that's gonna be the same thing in desktop nav. We need those nav items too. Right. Desktop sub nav.
I guess you needed that in desktop nav too.
Yeah.
Maybe.
So we're gonna extract that little guy, sub nav navigation. We have the sub nav here.
Yeah.
Okay. So there we go. Well, okay, let's be smart about this. Copy new file, and that's a JSX file. There we go. We go to navigation, and I'm just gonna do this
Yeah.
sub nav. There we go. Boom, and we're gonna do the same in include as we did here. But this time I'm actually gonna grab the icons too,
Yeah.
just to be on the safe side. We can clear this all up later.
Yeah.
It actually used one of the icons, you see?
Yeah. So
Right,
good.
so
Good call.
let's get rid of this,
Mm-hmm.
get rid of this, get rid of these three. There we go, right?
Yeah.
Constant and then we're just gonna do export default on this one. Oops, sorry.
Huh. It looks like they used a mix of fat arrow and function keyword functions.
I know, that's so weird.
Yeah.
So we need the desktop subnav to be right. Come on, why not? Why are you? Where is it? Is it the memory thingy? Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Ah, shit. Well, I'm gonna free up anyway. So sometimes these things are a bit slow. There you go. Come on. There you go. Wow, it's running so slow now.
Yeah.
All right, but we have the this, and what are you complaining about now? What are you complaining about now? No, we're good to go.
Yeah. You went green.
But we will extract the last thing as well.
Yeah.
And we're going to clean up this navigation thingy. So we have the navigation. We're going to change the desktop subnav.
Delete that now.
That's going to be deleted now. And then we have the mobile nav, which is the
mobile nav item.
Right. So let's just do that new file, JSX, and then we're going to create the other one immediately. New file. Sorry. There we go. And then so we just gonna go mobile nav, and then we go mobile nav item, copy mobile nav item. There we go. We can get rid of these now. We're gonna grab this again. We go here. There we go, and the nav item as well. There we go, and we go mobile nav, and we do export. Mobile nav, and we go export default. Right, which means that we go in here and we import the mobile nav item here. Right, and no icons apparently.
No icons. Nice.
Get rid of this. Get rid of this. Get rid of this.
All right.
And we need the nav items here as well.
Yeah.
Right. Because we're iterating over this little sucker. Good. Okay. What worries me is why don't I have to import React? You see that? Well, I don't know. No,
Does that?
I thought
that,
it was
but
mandatory.
That could be a problem because if React doesn't.
I mean, for instance, you can't use hooks if it's not a React. I always imported React out of by default. Perhaps it's not necessary.
Huh. I can't answer that right now, but
neither do I.
Yeah, I mean, the worst case scenario is that these components are no longer reactive. I mean, that they won't. We'll find out soon enough if that's the case.
We need mobile nav here.
Yeah.
We're gonna remove this. We're gonna remove this one. Format our code. I'm gonna change this to an arrow function. And I'm gonna do the export down below. That's the way I usually do, you know.
Yeah, let's just be consistent.
Right.
Well, there is an article that says you no longer need to import React from React, but it was published on 1st of April, 2021. So I wonder if it's a joke.
Well, I don't know, because we are apparently not importing them here. Do you understand? Nowhere. So perhaps it's not a joke. I don't know. But if it was April 1st, then yeah.
But then it was updated. No, wait, it was posted on April 2nd. And it says, if you use React, import React from React is the first thing that you write in your code. But if you have created a new React app using Create React App recently, you might have noticed that there is no import React statement at the top, and your code works just fine. So
I don't know.
So I guess not. Since React 17, they've introduced a new JSX transform that automatically transforms JSX without using React.createElement. Okay.
That's so
okay.
weird.
We are using React 17, right? Or did we go straight for 18?
Well, I think we are on 18.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know.
Well,
React 18, right?
Yeah. Okay.
So we might want to clean this up at some. Let's just remove this from here, from the app JSX. And apparently we're good to go. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well done. It was not an April's Fool's joke.
So we can remove those.
Yeah.
I guess
if we update our React snippets, or maybe they will remove the auto generation of that line.
Yeah, perhaps. Yeah.
Perhaps.
Anyway, I'm just gonna remove this now for now, because if you don't need it.
Yeah.
But here I need it. Look, here I definitely, because I'm referencing it here.
Yeah, but you don't have to run this in strict mode, you know. I think we should for now.
Yeah,
because
let's
gives us some good
index
warnings.
JS, fine.
Yeah.
So we're getting out of scope, and this is going to be a huge.
We sure are.
Yeah. Anyways,
we are also
let's just go to the nav items. Right. So let's just have nav items as an empty array for now. Let's just remove this because none of this is for us, right?
Yeah,
right.
but the structure is important to
Yeah. Right.
Okay.
So let's make a commit now, just so we are, and then go back to testing. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So git status. We got the navigation elements, right? We modify, right? So git ci, no, git
Oh,
add.
you
Sorry.
need to add it, yeah.
Adds navigation structure, navigation bar, with subcomponents. Right, that's basically what I did now.
Yep.
Right. Okay, so we stole that one. Not bad.
Yeah, not bad.
Not bad. Okay, so let's go back to running our test files, which is user can create an artist account. This is the one, right? Right. Create project button. Right. So perhaps we can do that in this nav items. Do you understand?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah. So let's open up this one.
Yeah.
Right.
Now, yeah, it'll be interesting to see if we can
let's have
pass
a look
in data CY there, but we'll see.
Yeah, probably. Right. So inspiration. Okay. So inspiration.
Okay. Okay.
And why would he use href? What the hell are you talking about? This is
They're links. They're link objects.
Right. So let's inspect this guy. Inspiration. Let's inspect this little sucker. Right. So chakra link. Href is this, ID, popover trigger, dialog. None of this is interesting. But so this one is used in desktop nav. Is that where we right? Nav item. Here it is. Box label popover link. Right. Okay. So so we can say here. Look, I can just say data cy equals, and then I just say nav item data cy. Right?
You have a Y.
Data cy. So what I'm going to do here is to say label, and then I'm going to say, I don't know, create project. So yeah, whatever, right?
I think I called it create project button, but BTN.
Okay. Well, I can actually change that.
Yeah, that's true.
No, that was not it. Where's the other one? There it is.
Oh, on top, yeah.
Create project. Right. Okay, but let's see. What's up? Why are you? There it is. What?
Yeah, we only wrote in.
See, all right.
Yeah.
Sorry. All right. Right. Project. Right.
Yeah,
okay, let's have
R. That's okay.
Oh, sorry about that. Right. So if I inspect this guy, and we now have a data. Do I have a data CY? Come on, give me a fucking break. What are we talking about? Why is my computer acting up? Okay, class chakra the area pop over. I don't see a data CY.
The div above it has it. Do you see it? The div.
Oh, there it
There it
is.
is. Yeah.
Okay.
This should probably work. I mean, if we wanted to slap it inside the A tag, I'm sure we can see where that needs to.
Yeah, but it is clicking on it, right?
Yeah. Well, we can.
Yeah, it's clicking on it.
Yeah.
But the thing is that this click is opening up. This is not a direct link. Do you understand? Because it has children.
But if you get rid of the, I mean, if you remove.
Yeah, I'm gonna remove the children.
Yeah. What happens?
And it has an href, which is not what we want.
Well, yeah.
It should have an on
we have a
click.
name.
It should have an on click. Do you understand? Let's have a look at how it's being used. Because so it does a link here. There it is. Oh, okay. So they call it href, but two is that so? Are we? Yeah, we're importing link here.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're not using the React router link. Okay. You see, this is a naming thingy, right?
It is
because React router has a link, and Chakra UI has a link component.
Yeah. But the question is, if Chakra UI, if we use the Chakra UI part and change the URL to /create, will React Router kick in and render the using? Yeah.
We'll see.
And
so we're gonna go to the nav items, and I'm gonna say href, and I'm gonna say projects create. But there is no such route. Well, that's even
yeah.
That's funny because it's navigating to that, but it doesn't know. So the downside with using this is that since we have it, sorry, it does navigate to it, but it shouldn't.
Wait, will you go back to app.jsx? Because I thought, see, you can't do that. Look, it is rendering our restricted component.
Oh, it does.
So that's pretty cool. So it's actually it's actually working. It's nice.
Yeah, it's not bad because the URL is that.
Yeah, and so if the URL is one that React Router we haven't accounted for, we get slapped into the star one, right? Because that's how you did. I can't remember. Will you pull up
yeah, that's what we did. That's what exactly what we did. Well, we don't have to have that because.
Oh, because we have our protected routes.
Right. So here's the thing that I'm gonna do now.
Cool.
Look, I'm gonna create a new file, and I'm gonna call it project create JSX, and I'm just gonna say roughs, and then apparently I can remove this. So
apparently, yeah.
And we're just gonna change this to this, and this is project create interface. Right?
Beautiful name.
And then on the app.jsx, the only thing I will do here is going to be a bit lazy, and I'm just going to I'm going to do this, right?
Yep.
But that's not exactly how we want to play this later.
No. We should probably have a project, and then
because what this is supposed to do. So here, but we haven't written a test for it. Thomas, take it easy. Take
Yeah,
it
yeah.
easy.
Slow your
But
roll.
but but the thing is that we are. The problem with this one is that we are logged in here. Do you understand?
Mhm.
But the fuck, right? I mean,
Mhm.
we shouldn't see this. We should see the projects, So I'm just gonna add this one. What? We should see this. Is expected to display project create form or whatever, right? And we will just say CI get, and we need to fix this extraction data CY equals project create UI. I'm just gonna call it this, right? Project
It's
create
fine.
UI should be visible, right? And so in the
Yeah.
project
Hang on.
create,
You didn't get the quotes for that one. Yeah, it was.
oh shoot,
There you go. It just
sorry,
has to be a string. It's all good. Yeah. There you
right?
go.
So here I'm just gonna, well, I'm actually gonna change this to a div, back to a div, data cy equals, right? Right. So this one, what are you talking about?
Epa.
Right. This is not working because this one should actually be visible because we are logged in. So what's going on?
Yeah.
Uh,
While our protected route component isn't recognizing that we're logged in, I guess. So yeah, I would put an it.only first in just the as an authenticated user, maybe. Um,
so we are doing this.
yeah, but the protected route is being triggered, and we're being redirected through React Router. So I would have a look inside the protected route component to see what's if it's really if it's actually looking for what we want it to look for. Because we wrote it, we didn't have any functionality. So it is grabbing current user,
Yeah.
and then it's rendering you can't do that instead of the outlet, meaning that maybe put a debugger in the if statement, since we know it's triggering, and we can look at if current user.
Is being sent.
Um,
Right.
yeah,
So let's rerun.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it is kicking. We have a current user. The current user is
Well,
null.
it is null. Can you look inside? Can you look inside application state here? Can you do in the console? Can you do a window dot just to see if anything was stored?
Yeah.
If it was stored under a different name or something. So, well, I didn't store a user. Okay. How do we need a CY wait somewhere?
How did we do that? Invoke this should. So we do this. We visit the application,
Yeah.
and we just invoke this later. This is exactly how we did it here.
Yep.
And we're not waiting for anything here.
Have a look at the test again. Did I put parentheses wrong somewhere? It's the before each.
We
There's
dispatch
nothing.
this set current user.
Yeah.
Could we just see I wait uh like a number at 1
Yeah, you
second?
just try that, and then if that's the case, we'll figure out a more elegant
Yeah.
way. But that's a good start.
And it's still kicking in. Well,
Yeah.
okay. Let's move this guy. Let's move this guy up here.
Yeah.
Just for now. We can't have it there later, but let's just try to do
Yeah.
that. And he's still kicking in. What the hell? Why would the current user been? What the? Wow. So we invoked the dispatch. We set the okay. Let's just let's see if this is actually happening. Let's go to the state features user slice set current user. We're just gonna put the debugger here, right?
Excellent idea.
And let's remove the. No, let's keep both of them. Okay, let's reload this guy.
Okay, which one are we in? Yeah, we're here where we want to be. Is it user / set current user that's the problem?
We have
current user. What's and current user null in the initial state, and it has to spell the same way. It's the same thing.
Yeah, and what if and if I release this, the second debugger should kick in. Are we
importing state correctly? In use selector, is it possible?
That
this can't be happening because we got rid of those import React from React statements, right? Like no.
It could
run the other test where we dispatch the user.
Yeah.
Run the test.
Right.
Yeah.
Come on, fuck off.
Yeah, or just close the DevTools and it won't hit the debuggers. Right?
Sorry.
Close it. Okay, no, that's not it.
Because here we are getting that, right? Right.
Okay. Fascinating.
And the thing is that we are doing the same thing. So we have a before each CI visit application.
Yeah.
And then we are doing this one.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna add the same thing here. This test. This is the only thing I'm interested in at this point. Let's get rid of this wait. And also let's do it exactly the way we're supposed to do it. We are supposed to do this. And now, yeah, we're supposed to do this. There it is. And it's not setting that.
Okay. It's not possible, right, that Chakra UI, for some reason, no, it can't clear the Redux state. That's ridiculous. Is it possible that... Because the real only difference here is that we click on this create project.
Let's move this down here. No.
Oh. No.
Let's get rid of the click.
Yep, that worked.
Okay, so the application needs to be
We're honing
installed.
in.
You know what? It is the fucking it's the sorry for swearing. I know that I shouldn't be doing that. I know what it is now.
Yeah, what is it?
It's the chakra link
It is the
because we're
chakra
using
link.
H. You see, href is reloading the entire page. You shouldn't
Oh,
be using href in React. We should navigate.
right.
Damn
Tisk
it.
tisk.
Damn it.
Good figuring, good sleuthing. Href.
There is the
We
href.
should
Right.
we should actually make an issue
Yeah.
on their GitHub
Yeah.
about that. Would be the
Yeah.
responsible thing to do.
I'm 99.9% convinced. So we're gonna fix this now.
Yeah,
Damn it. Damn it.
yeah.
So here gonna go with it. So where is that? Fucking link href. No.
26.
So we're gonna go on click, and then we're gonna import use navigate.
Yeah.
And then where is it? We need to say navigate equals use navigate, right?
You don't need to, but that's what people have been doing. Yeah.
Right, and then we just do on click, and then we say navigate. What is it? Navigate.
Open the parens.
And just this, right? Right. Yeah.
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 All right.
Or
Let's see.
yeah, fucking A. Fucking A. I knew
Fucking
it.
A. Hey.
Fuckers.
Yeah. That's not great that they.
That's not cool at all.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's not cool at all. We can get rid
Yeah.
of this one now. Because now the tests are passing, but this wasn't cool. I mean, giving people examples like that is a bit irresponsible of them because a lot of people do this, what we did, right?
Mm-hmm.
To steal code, which is basically what they want because they add this copy link and everything, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And one of the things is that we do not use hrefs because hrefs reload the resources. I'm very glad that I figured it out.
Yeah. Well done.
But still, it's not cool.
Yeah.
And I don't have to use the link from React Router because it's because it's you can just do as an on click, right?
Are there more hrefs in desktop subnav?
Yeah. So I'm just gonna grab this, and I'm gonna do the mobile nav item.
Are they using href?
Href, right?
Child,
child href. Right. So we're just gonna child h. Okay, child. But we need to write tests for this later. Do you understand?
We do.
Oh,
I forgot to
yeah,
clean this up.
Right. Well, need to clear this one up as well. Hey. Usually when I sit in front of a computer and don't respond, that means that I am busy. Why is this still not used? What's up? Why do I get this red stuff now?
It's not red.
No, it's not red. All right. Well, it is red.
Oh, anyway. That's just because you.
Yeah.
But
let's see. Desktop subnav Flex, text. Is there a link here? No links. No links.
href, line 18.
Right. Oops. So we're just gonna do this. And the same thing, use navigate.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah. There we go. All right, we should be okay now, but we need to test it. Oh, we need to be careful with this now, right? But
Yeah, in fact, while we're talking about this, I'm going to go into the project, the GitHub project, and add in the backlog an item that's add navigation testing on mobile and submenus, so that we at least have it in our icebox, right?
yeah, we have a question from a Twitch viewer with a handle of Co-Wizard the Pizza, which is interesting. Can you guys help me with a coding problem? We'd love to. We're a little bit busy with our project at the moment, but if you can describe the problem, I'm not making any promises, but if it's open source and we have access to the code base, then absolutely we can give it a shot. If we do Python, we're in the process of learning Python actually, so I wouldn't say that we can.
Yeah.
So Python is not our strong side at this point, unfortunately. Let's see. I should probably commit, right?
I think you should.
Uh,
I think you should.
Do you know how to install Pygame? I don't even know. No, Max.
No, I've not used Pygame. If it's a library, Python generally you just write import and the name, right? But yeah, it looks like it's a kind of tool to learn.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you have pip installed, I mean, pip is very similar to what we're using with Brew and Yarn, kind of Python dependency tool. What you would do first is to see if you have pip installed, and if not, just go ahead and Google how to install pip on your machine. Grab the right one, and that should open things up. You're making sure, Thomas, that we have the the href debacle in the Git commit history. I see. So that's good.
Right. Right. I think this is enough, right?
Yeah.
Well, I can push to you.
Yeah. Yes, you can. I think.
Right. I should. Yeah. Good luck with that. Wizard the Pizza. Co-Wizard the Pizza. I love the handle.
Excellent handle.
Excellent handle.
Yeah. Wizard the Pizza. Pizza the Hut. Spaceballs. Great movie.
Yeah. And thanks for the follow, by the way. I hope things work out for you.
Yeah. And we'll get into Python. We're gonna do some of that stuff. Don't worry.
Yeah, keep on following us. We're gonna build an API in Python as we move forward. So, all right. So I pushed up, which means that you can pull down, and take a look at the next. The next kind of tests. Thank you for the wishes, Pizza Guy. Appreciate that.
All right. So, going from myself.
I need
Nothing
to run to
weird.
the bathroom just for a quickie.
Yep.
Nature is
Right.
calling. Be
Yep.
right back, okay?
Yep.
Uh,
So I'm doing what I forgot last time. I'm yarning in order to grab those Chakra UI icons. Forgive me if I'm not reacting to comments. Only Thomas can see the comments right now. We'll figure that out. But so I am grabbing the icons. We can pop open my Cypress runner. We should be getting lots of errors, right? Because we don't have them yet. But now it's done. 33 seconds, the fastest. And how are we doing here? Yeah, look, we're good. We're good. We're good. So let's head over to the code. Basically, what just happened is I wrote a test. Thomas had some, he implemented the navigation. He made the test go green. So let's head over to the actual test file. Oh, we are already here. User can create artist account. And are there any it.onlys in here? No. But we are interested in maybe we're not so interested actually in the contents of the form. That comes in a different pull request, but we are interested in what happens when you're not authenticated, right? So what happens when you click the button and fill out this create account form? So this is what I'm going to be working on. And I'm going to do the happy path first. I made some notes here already. Let's convert them into actual Cypress code. So yeah, let's do that. So before each, that's where I start, and I need to click on create project. Same thing, right? I already have that. Right, I have that up there, so that's even better. But actually, I need to move it down because I need different intercepts for successfully and unsuccessfully. So we'll do a little CY intercept, and we're going to intercept a post request because we're trying to create a new account on the back end. Don't know what the path will be. Don't know what the path will be, but maybe it'll be something like off, we can change, subject to change. And then I am going to put a fixture file in there. Hello, Thomas.
Hello,
Welcome
I'm
back.
back.
And we can say create count response, maybe JSON. So, right. So I'm just working on the happy path.
Gotcha.
Doing a little interception of a post request to a /off. Should maybe put 2 stars there. A wildcard. We'll see. We'll see. For now, right, we are clicking and then delete this. Of course, now if I just run things, I would error out because we don't have this fixture file yet. So I'll go into the fixture directory and I will create a create count response.json. And JSON files are sensitive. They need to be valid JSON. So let's first of all make an object there. And we don't know exactly what this is going to look like. So this will probably be subject to change. But let's assume that
restful wise, it should say user.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then an object, and then,
Yeah. Maybe we include the email in there.
Yeah, we know that already, right? I think we have that's what we dispatch.
Yeah.
We're dispatching name and email. That's the only thing we are returning.
Well, no. So we're dispatching email and password, right?
No.
And
no. We're not dispatching anything. Well, no. What I'm saying is that what should return from the from the API should
Yeah.
be probably the same thing that we are dispatching in user can see project details, for instance, which is basically email and name.
Yeah.
For now.
Oops, I forgot a comma.
We can call him user for
Yeah.
first name.
Beautiful name. Mm-hmm. Should it have a kind of, well, I guess like if it's 201, then that's good. But I cannot, I forget. If I wanted to put the status code as a 201 instead of a 200.
So after the fixture, you just say status code.
Yeah, right. That rings a bell.
Yeah, now you should probably test for the status code.
Yeah, I should actually write a test. So tests we write in it blocks. So it. What is it expected to? It is expected to
return a successful response.
But hang on, because we need to first fill out the form, so we need to see the form.
Yeah.
Create account form. So there I can say y is equal to create account form.
And within.
Oh, you want to do it? Okay, yeah, sure.
Yeah, no, if you look for that one, that's an implicit test in itself, because if it doesn't find that data, create account form.
So there I can look for data CY of
email.
Yeah, I just call it email then.
Yeah. Type.
Email dot. Well, to render. Well, right. So you're saying if I change this to not render, but to it is expected to send off.
Okay, so just say should exist. You can say should exist.
Yeah, that's what I was going for here. But I can also do here. We could say and then you should tell me when I'm missing these hard brackets. Then we can say.
No. I don't think you can do that. Because the scope of and is
it's going to stay with the email.
Yeah.
Right. So had I done it, the get just.
But by the way,
this guy.
I would say just use the within in this case. However, I said exist, but you should probably say be visible. Do you understand? Yeah. Because we use that in other places. And just copy this line 38 and call it a password conf and submit.
Yeah.
I think that's enough for this test, because we will probably do more in the next.
Yeah. It's very chainy,
No, but it's okay. It's okay. I think there are different ways of doing this, but what I'm thinking about is not how we write the test, but more, shouldn't we just be filling this in now?
Yeah, we can fill it in up here if we wanted.
No, I mean, no, this test, right? It's a regression test. It's gonna lose validity soon. Do you understand? But okay, you know what? No. Actually, we should move 37 to 42 into the before block. All of this. We don't need a test if they are visible or not.
Okay.
We should move them in.
And then instead of should, we should be typing out.
Yeah.
So
yeah. So I'm gonna. You missed one. Come on, Zed. You missed one. You missed 38.
Right. You need 38.
Yeah, and just do option D. Oh, you don't have to cut it out then. And then anyway, paste it in.
Yeah.
Place your cursor on 35 should, and there it is, and just say type. Okay, good stuff. And now you just change that to whatever you want to type.
Do the standard thing. User ID email. We're gonna have a really secure password. Password. And we can confirm with password.
And then you just click on the submit button instead of type. Right.
Click, because if it can't get them, they are not visible and they don't exist.
Gotcha.
Right.
Now,
so let's write an actual test.
Now the test will be that we are supposed to make a network call.
To make a network on submit. But I will say, then we need to give an alias up here to our intercept.
Yep.
And we can say create
user create or account create, or create account. Create account is okay.
Because that allows us, that allows us to in here say cy.wait, and now you use the @ in order to grab this new variable, create account, and then I forget. Is it its?
It's right. It is its.
It's, and I say HTTP code or something like that.
It's.
I don't remember.
Well,
is it?
No. It's not HTTP. It's request. What do we want to talk? We want to take.
We want to make sure it's a post request. Right?
Okay, so it's request dot type. I think
it's dot type.
Or no, method.
Oh wow. How verbose. Should
equal.
Post.
Yeah. And here I wonder if we can say and request and response code should equal 200. I think we can do that, but I'm not sure.
That would be, sorry, that's the ambulance helicopter.
No
and yeah, this would be
and response.
Sorry. Response code or status code.
I
we'll
think
find out in a second.
Perhaps, yeah.
Go on. You think it's status code?
Let me check that.
It will yell at us if we're.
No. Status. It's status.
All right.
Or
right.
We'll see soon enough.
Right. So I have an empty before each block here. Don't need that. So we visit the application and we go down here and we intercept, and it's not called button anymore. It's just called create project. So let's see. Reload that. Language thing. And right, we clicked. We did get to a new URL, but of course it says you can't do that.
Yeah, because it's a protected route. We can't do that here.
Exactly. So
or yes, well, we can. If you go to the protected route component.
But yeah, okay. I'll hear you out.
And instead of returning this 10 here on line 9, we can say we can just render the login page, login and sign up page.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. Absolutely. So the question is,
you just have to create one.
What should I call it?
You should create a new folder, by the way, and create an auth folder. And the reason for in components, sorry. And the reason for that, we will have two views. One called sign up, and the other one will be log in. We will only work with sign up
with
right now.
sign up. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but they are all caps, of course. Sign up, JSX.
Right.
Hello,
And
friend.
just
Guess I don't need you anymore.
right.
Oh, feels so weird because it tried to delete the whole thing. Right. So what I can do now, because I have this.
Yeah, you had the data CY on this one, didn't you?
Yep. I did. Close that. Looks a little bit cleaner in here. And the data CY is create account form.
Yeah, just give it create account for. Don't put too much work on it. We're gonna go on a stealing streak in just a second.
I like what I'm hearing. Actually, I need to give it the attribute of data CY, make sure it's a string, huzzah. But what I need to do now, of course, is import it here. So will you find it? You will not.
Should. It does it for me.
Sign. Oh. Could be because it's in a.
Huh. Weird. Well, anyway.
Yeah, you're getting it? Okay, well. Import sign up from off.
Why? Why
Sign
is
up.
he so weird? Okay.
Okay, anyway, so instead of text, you can't do that. Replace this with our sign up. Close that on itself. That's all we're going to do. Let's look at that test again.
Some other tests will fail for us now, but it doesn't matter. We can change them later.
Yeah.
Because this is what we want to do. Every time they try to do something that is restricted, we just want to tell them that you need to sign up first.
But I need to import this into app.jsx, I think.
No. You do?
No, we shouldn't actually.
But
we're good. We got the. Why does it say? Oh yeah, because sign up doesn't have anything in it.
But what you know what you could do before you move on? You could just pass in a prop from this protected route where you sign this up. Just say message, and you can't do that. You know, just what we did before. Equal message equal a string. You can't do that. And just have the sign up form display that. Do you understand?
So I'll deconstruct message. And say message. Is that enough? No, I have to do it in curlies.
Right. Yeah, and this our test should pass. The other ones should pass as well. You understand?
Yeah. I mind in an exclamation point. But let's see. All right, you can't do that. So we're
run
happy.
the entire suit just for the sake of it.
Yeah.
You probably need to alter your all.js.
Let's have a look. Yeah, we're missing one. And that one is user can. Which one do we not have? List of projects. Those
application elements. We don't have application elements. Right.
So let's go back, run everything. Right. You can't do that. Yeah, I was right. I need the exclamation point. I'll just add it in. Rejected route. You can't do that exclamation point. Okay.
Yeah, and the reason why I passed this in as a property is because we can alter this. You can't create a project until you sign up. You can't. We can work with some modified you know
Yeah.
messages like it's a bit of open
And
source.
so what are we doing here? We are ads, sign up, ads, I'll just say it's essentially empty sign up component. And yeah, the ones we failed were the ones, oh no, it still didn't get, oh, because it's looking at, well, it doesn't really matter. This is out of scope, or rather it will
I can fix that. No,
regress
don't
away.
worry.
No, we're okay. Git push origin user count. Right. Avanti.
All right. Should I pull this down?
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna switch over to mine. Oops. No, that was not what I wanted to do. Here it is. User creates. Right. There we go. And you didn't add any stuff. No.
Any dependencies? No.
No. But we're gonna use Axios, right? We don't
Yeah,
have
why
Axios. Right. So
I don't think so.
Gonna add Axios. Just gonna add it. Right. Okay. What? Okay. Right. Let's run the whole thingy, just so I see that if I get any errors. Oh, yeah, now it doesn't find CI email, of course. Right. Okay, got it.
Yeah, that's what.
So that's the only error we were getting. So we're gonna go to this one. Right. Right. Okay. So here's the thingy that in forms, in Chakra templates, we have authentication.
Let's find something we like.
Right. We have big time, join our team. We have sign into your account, sign up. We're gonna steal this one, right?
Yeah.
Right. So yeah. Let's do that. So we go to auth and we go to sign up, and we're just gonna paste all of this in. Sign up card. Right. So we're just gonna call this sign up, right? And then we're gonna give this flex this data CY, right? Or what should we do? No, we should go to.
Oh yeah, I see why you wanted to use dot within.
Form this box h this box. No.
The stack maybe.
This one, line 50, right?
Yeah.
Or this box. This seems like the.
Yeah, I don't really know what a stack is. So.
Neither do I. So we're gonna use this one. Why are you not formatting?
Because there's a syntax error somewhere.
No,
right?
because I'm doing double.
Yeah.
Double export. There we go.
There you
go. Right. Let's have a look. Right, and he can't find that. Yeah, okay, all right, no problems. Got it. Right. So I'm going to be a little bit lazy here. Okay, so we're going to remove these two because we don't do first name, last name. Do you understand? So yeah, let's comment them out first. Let's see what it looks like. This good stuff. And then form control, form label, input type, email. So I guess that the data CY needs to be here.
That looks reasonable.
Yep.
Hey, look at that.
Oh,
So
fucking
nice.
beautiful. Fucking
Yeah,
beautiful. And
yeah.
we have input type, show password, right? And then we just give this data CY password, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then we copy this form control. No,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, we copy this form control, and we give this an ID for some damn reason. I don't need. What is? Did you say password dash confirmation?
Conf. CONF. Uh, yeah. I think Chrome will sometimes give warnings about password fields for like autocomplete and stuff, but we'll worry about that later.
Yeah.
That's not for right now.
Right.
Looky,
Right.
looky. That's great.
So we're gonna remove this because again we're not using this first name last name, right? And
Nope.
then perhaps we don't need it to enjoy all of our to right, and we right. So first, yeah, so we can destruct the message, right? And then we just gonna
Oh,
say message here, right? No, yeah, right. Now we're good to go on that one. You can't do that. And perhaps we don't want to say sign up, but right, create an account or
yeah, yeah.
create an account, whatever. And so we're just gonna change this over to um,
Yeah. Fat arrow function, as we are contemporary JavaScript developers.
exactly.
Mm-hmm. Keeping up to date with all the latest trends. I guess the fat arrow function is pretty old at this point.
One would think so, right?
Yeah, one would think so.
Oh shit! What are you doing? What? There we go. Now my computer is acting up big time. It's something. I need to check my memory usage. Why is this happening? Oh, I'm should be good, but it's really slow at the moment. Let's switch over here. Right. So, okay. Right. And it's clicking, but is this click? Is this button? Yeah, we need to give this button a data CY as well, of course, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right. Uh,
Dash CY, not dot
oh,
CY.
sorry.
Sorry. Uh-oh. Oh, you made it angry.
There we go.
There we go.
Right. No.
I
Click.
just reloaded. That's
Right. We
all
clicked
right.
it, and now we're waiting for the create account. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
here we will say, we will basically say, well, I'm just gonna, oh, I'm just gonna create a function const, I don't know, submit or authentic. Yeah. Okay. I need to help my wife with one thing. Can I just push this up? And what I need you to do is to create a
What to do?
method and just a
Yeah,
debugger on this one. Let
yeah.
me just
Push it
push
up.
this.
Push it up.
Yeah.
Let me do it.
Clear. But oh no, I just okay. Git CI AM
Yeah, you don't need to.
as chakra UI sign up interface UI. That's what I did now, right?
Yeah, yeah. Hit me. But don't forget to switch over to my screen too.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Come on. There we go. Yep, you should be good.
Yep. Yep. All right. Great.
Right.
So
I'll be
while
right
Thomas
back. Okay.
does that, yeah, I'm gonna do a little git fetch origin because I want to do git pull origin because I guess I really didn't need to do the fetch there. But anyway, and nothing has been added, so we are up to date on yarn, I think. Yes, of course. Do I have Cypress running? Yes, I do. I see some warnings here. That's good. So let's hop into the Cypress browser and have a look at what's going on. But we know what our task is. Oh dear, running everything. No, thank you. Stop, stop, stop. Let's head over here. User can create artist account. That's what we want. That's what we want. So, and here we should error out with the weight. So let's open up the code. That was very fast, Thomas.
I know. It was just a very small issue that my wife needed help with.
Yeah. Bon, so in our sign up, we cannot get rid of this. We cannot get rid of this. And what we want to do, of course, is to create something that's maybe called handle
authentication or so. Handle submit.
Well, yeah. I want to let's say submit because well, you'll see why. Because we have signed in and signed up, but this is more generic. Okay.
So here we just want to put a debugger. We need to see if we can access those form.
Yeah. Indeed, I should probably put event target value here somewhere, but let's just one thing at a time. So let's go down to the actual button. You are here, but I don't really want to do an on click. I want to do an on submit, don't I? So form control sounds promising.
Well, it does not sound promising. Because the form control is the control itself.
Yeah.
The form is submitted.
Yeah.
And we don't have a form, do we? No, we don't have a form. We just have form controls.
What I could do is inspect this form here and see if there's a form element and see if it has an ID.
Yeah.
That I can then.
That feels hacky.
Janky as hell. Yeah.
Let's just see components. I'm just gonna check the chakra thing.
Yeah, see what they do in the. Because there's no form here. They break it up.
They only have form layouts and form elements.
Yeah.
Let's see. Option 1, get radio card. Right. Doesn't look cool.
Not really. But they do have something called an input group. Password, input group. No, that's just for forms. Can Can the chakra box take an on submit? Probably not, right?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. Well, I mean, if I do,
we can store them in state. You know, it doesn't really matter in local state. Do you understand?
I do, but
That
that's
feels
so
so
annoying.
fucking. Oh, sorry.
So annoying. On
Let's
click.
see. I'm how to create forms, login, adjunct, chakra, core, yada yada, theme provider, da 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 da. CSS reset, whatever. Let me just. Oh God, there it is. Flex input button, form control, form label, box. Yeah, but theme, login form. Yeah, but oh no. So okay. So you need to wrap this in a default HTML tag called
Really?
form, and then add on submit on this one. Do you understand?
Okay.
They
Yeah.
don't have a form.
Oops. All right. So I'll put it around the whole thing, I guess.
No. No.
Here. Around the stack.
I would.
The
Yeah, the
box.
line 54. Right. After line 54. No, not my line. No. Yeah, you had
No.
this because you added
I think.
stuff. Line 50. Right
Yeah.
after the stack. Like, yeah, above the form control. So you add the form there. And then you move all the form controls. You can probably collapse them, you know. You see
Yeah.
better. You have 3 form controls.
Yeah.
Or
And then
no, the
we need the
button
button
also.
too,
Yeah, the
don't we?
button also, right.
So down to
Right.
here.
Yeah.
Why are you expanding? Oh God. Just do a Command X. And get tiny again. And here, we put
Yeah,
the form
format.
back in. And we're going to give ourselves a little on submit here. Okay, that doesn't want to. Yes, thank you. Handle submit.
Yeah, but the thing is that on the button,
Yeah.
now you need to say, you need to
Type
give it a type.
submit.
Type submit. Yeah.
Yeah. And will it be enough to do it here?
I think so.
Let's run that.
Yeah, and see if the debugger kicks in. If it does,
Yeah.
it does. If it doesn't, then we're gonna rethink our position.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm gonna have to take off for another 5 minutes soon because
Okay.
my wife is really. That's the thing of working during staycation. Is that that's staycation?
Yeah,
staycation. In Swedish we say hemester. Is that
Hemester, yeah, that works. Well, but the debugger did kick in, so
right.
that's great.
So now we need to see if we have the target. You know. No, because you have to allow this guy to take.
Yeah. I know. I should. So what I'm curious is, can I say?
But don't you need a callback on this? I usually.
No, because it's a callback. Because I wrote it as a callback here. I mean, I don't think so.
Gotcha.
I think on
No.
I may be wrong.
Just allow it to take an event.
I may be wrong. Did I do that down here? Yeah. So now let's have a look at event. Can I give it a second argument of data too? Will it be smart enough? Let's see.
Well, not well. I don't think so. I don't know.
I have had some luck with that in the past, but we
But
will
that was
see.
probably when you used some other form elements, wasn't it? This is pure
Yeah,
HTML, so I'm not sure about this one.
that's a good point. All
But
right.
if you
Event.
get it,
What do you look?
event target, event.target, you should get that.
Maybe it does need to be a callback. Yeah. Right. And then event, undefined. Event is deprecated.
Yeah, well, but just allow it to take an event. Like
Yeah.
in the callback, just say event.
Yeah. Right. Now it's bring back. So this I could probably
You can
leave empty.
Ah, shit! I don't know. I don't. I
Yeah.
never
Nah.
remember this. Oh,
Yeah. We'll sort it out. Just
yeah.
just take a second. Da, 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 da. And oh, I really didn't like that. Oh no, it's just doing the routes. It's fine. Get over here, fill it out. And we're in the debugger. And
Just
do
say
we have
event
event?
first.
Undefined. Really?
Okay, okay. Oh, damn it.
Wait,
First of all, since
maybe
this is a form, we need to say event prevent default, first of all,
event dot prevent percent prevent default, like that, right?
Yeah, but also go down to the submit and just type event, pass in event anyway. There's another way to do that, but let's do it
Yes.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's run it now.
All right. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Yeah, styling libraries. It's always when it comes to the form submission that you have to deal with a little bit of a headache, but
Yeah.
we'll.
So my
we'll
preferred way is not to use form always. I just store them in state or whatever, or grab the children or anything.
Do you ever run into warnings about controlled components versus uncontrolled components when you do that?
Yes, I have, but I can't really remember what it meant.
All right, we got an event. So let's see.
Okay, so here's the deal.
Target.
So event target, and then instead of
form.
so what did you say, children, or what did you do?
I just did event target.
Okay, all right. So here's the deal. If you go back to the code, they are using ID. I think they're using ID on the control for
on the form control.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Just
we should be able to
change that ID to name instead. All of them.
Yeah. Okay. Form name.
Right. And rerun the test, and now you will be able to say event target dot email.
Yes.
I am pretty sure you will be able to do
that. I hope so. That would be.
However,
nice,
there is a problem
elegant.
with event target password conf. I think it would be Pascal case. I'm not 100% sure if JavaScript is smart enough on this.
That's a small price to pay. Go away the language thing. Here in the console, I already have event target, so I'll run that. It's going to take a second. So event
target
dot email. No.
Okay, event target dot children dot email.
Children. Does that need to be?
I don't know. Just say children first before you do anything else.
Oh yeah. Well, that does work.
Email value then.
Yeah. So let's do dot value. Really?
What?
It gave me a div that inside of it, the input is all the way down here. So maybe.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Because it's not the ID. All right.
Oh, but I can
Yeah,
give it the name
yeah, the
here.
input, right? So just move that from the form control to this one,
Input,
right?
right? Yeah.
We're probably gonna have to do it on the other ones as well.
Of course. But first, let's make sure that we can actually grab the value. Dun 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 dun. And off we go to the races.
I keep getting emails from hired.com, and the subject line is, "Wow, Thomas, your background is quite impressive." So I usually get them during the night because they work, U.S. times. And so when I wake up, I see this email, and that makes me feel good.
Right on. That is the way to start the day. Not email. It's undefined now. Because we get these divs.
Children. Oh shoot. So those then it's not.
Right, because our form is wrapped here.
So it's not.
Input is wrapped inside of form control. Why can I not just? Ugh.
All right. Commit and push it up so I can because I'm itching, and also I need to go in a few.
Yeah, I mean, this could be.
I need to step away just for a second, but we can still carry on. But
yeah. What is this? Adds HTML form tag to sign up component. It's push origin artist account. All right, it is up.
All right. So here we go. Pinging it over to me. There we go. Heading over to that one. Let's think about it. So we have a name on this one. So we have a name on this, and we have a name on the password. Okay, then I can run it. Oh, right. It should kick in. No, it's not kicking in. Why not? Am I running the wrong one? No, I'm running the right one. Okay. So here we are, right? So we're gonna say, I'm gonna clear this sucker up, and so we say event target, right? Event target is the form. Okay, so what do we have? We have encoding, reset, submit, access key, blur, click, dataset, focus, hidden, input mode. Not sure about what that is. Right. No, title, tab, index. Okay, so what is children? Okay, what is get attribute? Get attribute, and then we say email. Can we do that? No, that's not. That's not it. That's attribute of the form itself. So that was nonsense. What did you? What did you? Children, child element count children, right? And so we have 4 children, right? But that's the controls, right? And the control here, right? Children. Fuck, I want to find a good way to do this instead of.
Yeah.
Right. Because the input is a child of the control. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Right. Right. There we go. Event target email value. This is it. It was not the child. All right. So it's event target email value.
With the name being moved into.
Yeah, because if we just do email, that's the input field, right? Yeah, so we can just move this to the input, and then we just gonna take this one and then change this, and oh sorry, I can format my code and then rerun the whole thing, and we should be able to get those. All right, so password value should be good. Password is password, but the problem is here.
Yeah.
So this is not gonna work, and this is not gonna work. Do you understand?
Yep.
But this will work. Because you don't need to use the dot notation. Do you understand?
No, you can just use it as a string, right?
All right. 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 Okay.
There it is.
There it is. So for consistency, we will use the where is this?
24.
There it is. Right. So we can say const email password conf equals. Can't we do that? Yeah, you can do that.
You have 2 O's in password conf.
But do I need to let? Can I should be able to define multiple, or do I have to do it on every line now?
No, you should be able to declare multiple.
Event tar. No, so right, I should be able to.
Yeah, what is
I
it?
sh
JS
I should be able to
assignment.
do this, but I can't seem to be able to do that. No, I can't do it like this. And I can't
I guess
destruct
not.
them either. So no, that's not gonna fly. So you need to do this 3 times, which is annoying as fuck, but that's the way it is.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I guess you could.
I'm just gonna do this. Come on, give me a. Now he's not even typing anymore. What the hell?
You upset the VS Code gods.
Yeah, apparently.
Uh,
Wow.
all
But
right.
why is he? Oh, because I have a comma here. Let's have a look. All right, so we're good to go on this. And then we're gonna so here we basically just say you know so we want to make this as a synchronous function, and we say const no let no con well no const
Yeah, const is fine.
resp equals await axios post and then some URL, right?
Yeah, as long as it has auth in it.
Yeah. And then we say we just pass.
Params.
Do we say params like this? And then a parameter, an object?
I'm gonna need to look at the Axios docs. Sure. Yeah, I think it's like that because that's how you also put in headers once it becomes time to add headers.
So, but the question is whether if we actually, you know, response, and so we basically, so now we want to dispatch, right? The user, right?
Yeah,
I mean, we're not dealing with error handlers at this point, right? So we
not
just
yet,
got,
not yet.
so there's going to be response body, right? So we can, or is it data or is it body? I don't remember.
I think it's data.
So I can destruct data here, right?
Yeah,
And then we just say, so, but now we need to import this. Yeah, that's, yeah. So we need to
yeah.
import
It's
set
like a
current
hook.
user, right?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. So there we go. So I should be able to just say set current user, right?
Mhm.
If that's, if my VS Code would
Yeah,
stop.
if you haven't angered it too much.
Come on. Why is he behaving like this?
We're
Out of luck.
out of memory. Well, you're not.
I'm not.
Hmm.
You know what? I'm just gonna. Okay, so uh,
Hmm.
failed to compile, and I'm just gonna close. I'm just gonna quit VS Code. I'm a bit. Right, let's restart it. We've been at it for over 2 hours, so we need to wrap things up. So
Yeah. We're not going to finish this feature on this stream. That's okay. It's okay. We can save the sad path for next time.
mhm. He should pop up, right?
Uh, yeah.
Set current user. Why aren't you? Okay. Well, anyway, let's just
Yeah.
import it.
It could be that it's because it's in a subdirectory. I don't know.
Yes, I'm be just with you now. The in state features user slice set current
There it is.
user. Right, there it is. Okay, so set current user, but I also need to import use dispatch, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
actually, you can just import the store object.
No, well, but
Eh,
no, I don't. En minut bara, jag kommer. Const dispatch equals use dispatch, and then we just say dispatch set current user, and the it will
It's gonna
be
be
uh, uh,
data dot, well, either just data or
data.
data dot user, but
Yeah,
you know,
I think
one
we
of the
should
two.
be good on this. Well, right, let's just run it and
Well,
see.
just yeah, or leave a debugger in there and have a look at data.
No, that's not. What am I talking about? Cypress. I need to. They are calling me, so I need to go for a few seconds. And then I come back, and then we can wrap it up. All right. I'm just
Sure.
gonna be gone for a short. Actually, I can push this up. Git status. Git CI am fixes dispatch. Oh, come on. and a question mark because we don't really know.
All right. Don't forget to switch over to my screen.
Right. Right. I'll be right back. Okay.
All right. So let's see. I just need to sound to the other screen so I can see what's going on. What we're going to do is pull down. So git pull origin user creates artist account. What did Thomas push to? Did he push to himself? Git fetch Thomas. No, he doesn't have the branch. So what did he push to? Maybe it hadn't origin. It hadn't pull origin user creates. I'm just trying to again. Maybe it hadn't resolved. No, so that's a bit annoying because now I can't do anything. Did I actually just get the code without realizing it? Clearly not, because we still have the debugger here on handle submit. That's annoying. So let me go to GitHub page for Art Nouveau and see what is going on. No, he didn't push it to upstream. That's good. He didn't push it to upstream. Did he push it to a different branch? Flying blind here. Yeah, he absolutely did not push to me. So let's go over to his account. Let's go over to his account and see if he... no, that didn't go over to his account. What was his last push? Can I just see his last push somehow? No, it's just creating the repo. That's no good. Let's go and have a look at Art Nouveau, his fork. And that's just the development branch. Did he push it to the Chakra UI branch is what I'm curious about. One commit ahead, one commit behind. No, I was wrong. Adds and configures, that's not what we're hoping for. Where the heck did it go wrong? Adds and configures Chakra UI. No. Did he do it on his one? Adds conditional, no. That's looking for the question mark that he put in the commit message, but did he push to his development? I don't think so, because it's just one commit. Ugh. That is a mystery. And did he push to another branch of mine? That's possible. That's possible. Let's go over to my GitHub account and look at my Art Nouveau fork. And how very strange. How very strange. So it's not in the scaffold branch, it's not in project show view, and it's not in development. He wouldn't have pushed to my development anyway. It's a mystery. Very, very annoying. And it's not listed in the, no. Where can he have pushed this? Maybe he was in the wrong repo on his terminal. But no. Let's go into the PR again. Let's go into the PR again, and let's go over to my GitHub, because he must have done git push max. I didn't really see. And it has to be in Art Nouveau, clearly. So let's look inside my repos. Let's go into Art Nouveau. And then project show view. It can't be right. 13 commits. This is not it. This is not it. Where did that end up? Yeah. Yeah, he must have not pushed up at all. So what can we do in the meantime? Well, we can look and say, we know we're going to get this. One thing that I need to do before we wrap this up is to deal with these nice warnings that we're getting from Cypress, which is that text is defined but never used, and HStack is defined but never used, and probably will deploy this on Netlify, and their warnings will trigger a failure of a build. So in the default settings, you can of course turn that off, but you shouldn't. So yeah, that's on the to-do list. But just 2 warnings, that's not so bad. Let me close this. Maybe we can have a look and see about other potential warnings. What I was hoping for is to look at the warnings in the console, but of course that's going to trigger the debugger. So let me just comment that out. A good use of our time, given that we can't do much else until Thomas catches up. So yeah, I'm just taking the opportunity to run all the tests. That's loading. I do note that in our login screen, we are getting rid of the nav, which could be a problem.
All right, I'm back. Sorry.
Yeah, so you didn't push up your code.
What? No, come on. Come on.
Something happened.
Oh, shit. No,
I can't
no.
see it anywhere.
Oh, sorry.
That's all right.
That's what happens when you are... Oh, I'm so sorry. That's what happens when you are in a hurry.
Yeah.
Damn. So you lost 15 minutes. No, 10 minutes.
No, it's fine. It's fine. We're just looking at some warnings to get rid of, but neither here nor there. Is it up?
It should be. Try now.
Pulling for myself. There we go. Aborting.
Oh,
because I need to.
Yeah, you need to stash. Yeah.
Let me pull
And you
down.
can pop them. You can pop them now. So.
Well, no, it's not something that I need to do. In fact, I'm gonna drop those. It's just me commenting out the debugger. /draw. All right. So no, that's not what we want. We want to go in here and this interface. We are going to go back to our spec file in question and fill that out. In the debugger, where is the debugger again?
It's in the
reducer.
slice and the reducer. But I just passed in data. You need to pass in data user and not, so. So on line 37, you probably need to say data user and not just data.
Yeah. Blah, blah, blah. So data.user, because we are so RESTful. Why you expected a comma? Oh, because you are deconstructing. Why are there curlies on this data?
I don't know. Because I made a mistake.
I don't like that. Let's try with that. But the slice is the one that has the debugger in it, and
yeah. So
yeah. Let's just see. Boom. Boom. Right. All right. Well, we actually landed at the project create interface, which is what we wanted. And interestingly enough, it did assert that post deeply equal post.
Yeah, but we can't really. We can't change the response. Apparently we can't switch response and request.
Indeed.
You get an error on the end, right?
Yeah, we did. It says basically the chain of response was not found.
Yeah.
Could not build the assertion.
Yeah. So just get the second.
Yeah. So long, guy. Which is great because we are making at least the request we want to make.
Yeah. So I would just add another test saying that if you switch, it's expected to make a post request on submit, and then it is expected to respond with 201 status.
And I'm very lazy. Look at this. Because I still need to wait for create account, right? And then I say, hey, response dot status should, well, let's just try with a number, integer, I should say. Yeah. And I need to get rid of the it.only, of course, and maybe slap it on here. Slow, and if I run everything, it's going to take forever. Close you. It's a little bit bigger.
The thing is, right, yeah, we're not really sure what he's sending off. Is he going green now? What is he waiting for?
It's errored because of the property status does not exist. So is it status code maybe?
Could be status code.
Yeah, let's try that.
I thought it was status, but it could be Is that?
Yeah, me too. Hey, yes, it was status code.
Okay. All right.
Okay. But we should also have a test that basically says, once it is expected. Should we expect it to notify the user somehow with a toast message, and should we expect the user to be redirected to where they were going originally,
So
which was create?
we don't we have that, we have notification as a to do, right?
Yeah, we do.
So let's stick.
Yeah, let's leave that. But we should probably it was expected to redirect user to
the
create project view, and that will just say
the URL.
Yeah, I will do the URL, right? URL should, and we said includes for URLs.
Yeah.
Include, yeah. Include, and then we should say projects create code view, and I'm pretty sure that I saw this working. So our protected routes thing is doing its job.
Yeah. But I would like you to indulge me with one thing on the last test you wrote, just for convenience.
Yeah.
If you open up the dev tools later and just do before the URL, it doesn't matter where you do it actually, but right. It just to see, I wait for this. Don't add a new one, but inside of that test where you have like a dot only. Do you have anything? No, you don't. Okay, well anyway, just to wait for the create account, and then
create. Oof, I'm tired too. Create account. Yeah.
Yeah, and then just say dot then, and then a callback. And in the callback, you just destruct request response. So in the argument list, in the first parenthesis.
Oh yes, I know what you mean. Response.
But you need to wrap them in curlies.
Individually or together?
No, together, right? And just set a debugger there on line 53.
You're curious, huh?
And let's run that.
I thought only.
Right, and open DevTools, right?
Of course. I have issued the command. There we go. Yikes. What's that? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to clear you. Ugh. Come on. Open back up.
So, because I'm curious about the request. You understand? What is he sending off? And I wonder if we should write a test for it or not.
I mean, we could have looked at the just the network call in the DevTools too.
But I'm also curious if I can put a debugger there.
Yeah. Okay, my poor machine is grinding to a halt. Oy.
It must be the summer. Yeah. It must be the summer weather.
Yeah.
He doesn't like this?
It's still.
Is it working?
Still early days. Still early days.
While you wait for this, you can commit and push up also in the terminal in the VS Code, and I can pull it down because I'm really
never in the VS Code.
Never.
No. Sure. What have I done? What have I done? I've added. I've added a test. Okay, that's what I say. Adds response code test. push origin user creates artist account, and it is up.
All right, let's switch over to me for a sec. See if I
Yeah,
have better
my
luck.
Cypress is still running. So while you look at your screen.
Right. Right. So, yeah, we're here. I just switch over to the runner. There we go. Now we have the look. So I can actually do that. That's cool.
Yeah.
Because now we can take a look at both the request and response
Mm-hmm.
in a different. So let's do request, and we have body of the request, and the body of the request is params.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Right. So this is good.
You can call params whatever you want. I think you can call it user if you wanted to.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if params is good for us or not. It depends later on the backend solution, right?
Yeah.
Because this will be received by the server.
Yeah.
And dealt with in some sort of a controller or whatever you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And yeah. Okay. Well, that's fair enough. So the thing here is, where are we? We're here, right? So we could in principle, I'm not sure if this is good, but since we are saying that it is good to make a network call, it should return this. But here we could say something like it is expected to include you know, user data or form data as params. You know, we could do something like that, because now we can do a different type of test syntax. That's what I was curious about, whether we can do the expect keyword, you know, in our spec and in many other test frameworks.
Yeah.
So if we do it like this, if we use the then, because here we had this problem when we wanted to change this with and, that's what I came to think of it. Now I think I can do something like expect request body params and then email to equal to equal, and then we just say
user at email.com.
Right. Let's see if this works.
Yeah, the it.only is still there on the other test. So
yeah. Right.
Okay.
So that passed, which means that we can now say we can do. I mean, we can do this in multiple ways. We can just say do this and then password to equal password. Just that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Because now I can also say response. No, sorry. Actually, I can do.
Yeah. Do new one.
Yeah. Let's do it again. So now I can say response status.
It's code probably.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
No, status code. Let's do that. Right.
Hey,
yeah.
Look at that.
So now we can chain them. Do you understand? And I'm never a great fan of well, not chain, because that's not what we're doing. But we can have multiple assertions here, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, but since we're only doing this, so we can remove that. But that could have saved us a little bit of time. Do you understand? Because now we can look at both the request and response. In this case, we're just looking at the request, so we don't need both of them. And let's just do this, and then Oops. No. Sorry. Password. No, we call it password conf actually. No, we did call it password conf. Right, which is probably not something we will be able to.
Could.
Yeah. Okay. All right. And so
Yeah.
okay, so I'm just gonna do git ciam add spec for request. So for inclusion, is that how you say inclusion? Yeah.
I believe
Of
so.
params in request. Yeah, whatever. Git push max user. Right, there we go. Okay, so I think we're gonna put a cap on this now, right? We've been
Yeah.
at it for hour 46, 2 hours 46 minutes. But I've learned a few things. There's a
Yeah,
little bit
me
of
too.
cleaning to do.
Yeah.
And we have those sad paths.
Yeah.
Right.
Don't need those anymore.
No, this can go, right? But I'm not gonna touch it anymore.
Yeah.
But the sad path should be, you know, we're talking error messages, we're talking some other stuff, right?
Yeah. 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 A little try catch. That'll be for next time. Actually, you know, I think it's good to do a stream, and we can kind of title it "Error Handling" because some people need to learn a little bit more about error handling. Probably myself included.
Probably. And you know what?
Yeah.
I have a few things on my list. I also need to finish up. I need to spend some time with my family. I have a small project with some touch-ups on that requires my attention. But you know, I am not totally against you know, hooking up later this afternoon if you're available.
We'll talk. We'll talk.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you very much again. As Dr. Banner used to say, it's an absolute win.
Absolute win.
Absolute win.
Yeah.
All right, guys. For those of you who came in late, thank you for sticking out with us. And there are subscribe and follow buttons all over the place. And I see you guys next time.